Hello, my name is Jordan Cantrell. I'm a physical education teacher and head football coach at J.B. Pennington High School in Bluntsville, Alabama. This is my third year here at J.B. Pennington and trying to earn my master's in instructional leadership at the University of West Alabama. I'm here with my mentor, Mr. Bryson. He's from here and he's our principal, now serves as our principal here at J.B. Pennington. And we're going to be talking about our CIP, our Continuous Improvement Plan, and which is also in line with my signature project in instructional leadership at West Alabama. And going along with that, it is improving reading achievement of English language learners at our school. And we're going to do that by utilizing, and we have been doing that by utilizing technology and differentiated instruction. So I'm going to ask Mr. Bryson just a few questions about our CIP. And the first question is, why do we choose this topic for our CIP and for our continuous improvement plan?
Well, we have about a 16% EL population at J.B. Pennington, and those students are really kind of behind the eight ball in regards of being able to read content and understand the content if they can't read English. So we think we can achieve higher test results by improving their English reading comprehension so they can actually take the test and actually know what the questions are and what the answer choices are. So in order for them to benefit through testing, but also in their individual classes they are in, we must be able to accurately assess them. They need to be able to read what they're being tested on. So we've employed several different strategies to be able to meet the needs of those students, and we think we're making progress here at J.B. Pennington.
Yeah, and whenever I chose to do my topic for our signature project at West Alabama, I thought this would be a great opportunity for me, and I thank you for letting me be on the CIP team and able to do walkthroughs and learn on being an instructional leader. And I was going to see if you could talk to me about what made you, you and our administration and our counselors decide, or not just why we chose the CIP, but how you would introduce the plan to our school. And I know we've had various ways that you've done it, but if you can explain to me the importance of that and how we assess teachers go along.
Yes, we do training at the beginning of each year for how we address the needs of our EL students. We also did some PD that involved HiKIA, which is high quality instruction and assessments. And we did this training with a group of teachers, but also did turnaround training with our entire faculty at different times throughout the year, just to try to get teachers to have more tools in their toolbox for being able to help our EL students. So then throughout the year, so like in the second semester, we needed kind of a refresher as well to remind teachers to be using these strategies on a daily basis, ways to incorporate even technology with some of those EL students to help them to be able to understand the content that is being taught in those classes.
Yeah, and I think we did a real good job of introducing it to our teachers in, the first day of our in-service, and then really going back and assessing our teachers and kind of brainstorming together what worked and what didn't work. What are some things I can utilize or we can utilize to achieve the results we want in the classroom? I know I'm a PE teacher, and also what are teachers doing and in all subject areas that we can kind of teach across the curriculum and get this settled?
Well, one thing that we want our teachers to do is to be able to find ways to help the students to understand not only the language that the subject is being taught in, but the subject matter itself. So things regarding pictures, timelines, things like that, even video, that a student may be able to understand more than they could just out of plain text in a book or on a worksheet, I think is very important. One thing that we do is we were able to purchase with our Title I funds some translator devices, which are excellent, and they translate English, or they translate multiple languages. I think there's over 100 languages that this will read on, and the students can actually track the text in a book or a worksheet and translate it to their own language, and it will do that and play through their earbuds, or it can read aloud if they're in a private setting. It will also put it in a text form that they can read on this little screen as they read through the textbook or that worksheet. So that's an invaluable tool to be able to do that. They can also use this device to take a picture of a page. It may be of a test, and it will translate the entire page into their home language. That way we can assess what they know and not just what they can read in English. So this is a very good tool we've been able to utilize. We have about 3 of these in each classroom. And some classrooms are special ed classrooms, and our EL classrooms have more as they work with more students that have severe needs. We also have our EL teacher, Miss Darnell, does intensive pull-out programs where she pulls students from different times to be able to work with them, but also we have scheduled for our students who need the most help, that our EL students, to be with Miss Darnell for 1 class period a day, and she's not working on their individual help in classes as far as being able to complete their coursework. She is actually helping them on to learn the English language, which is difficult. It's the most difficult language to read, but she's helping them on those specific skills. That combined with what we're doing in the classrooms with technology to being able to learn the content, I think is really making an impact with our students.
Yeah, and that's something I need to utilize. Thank you for sharing about the translator. I do have one, but you kind of hit on what it can do for us. So absolutely. I need to utilize that, although a lot of people say that physical education teachers aren't real teachers. We are, so we're here to help. And just briefly, I know we've had a lot of time, or utilized a lot of time to talk about it, but going forward, what do you see our CIP ending like, or what are you looking for from our teachers, from our students? Data maybe, standardized tests. What are you looking for?
I think we're definitely seeing growth in our students. I know our ACT scores went up by at least 1 full point this past year, and that's with all students considered. Our ACAP scores with our 7th and 8th grade students, we'll get those back later this month. But our preliminary data shows that we're getting growth in all of our students. Our data, as far as our EL students specifically, we did see a little bit of growth with the students who took the access test with Miss Darnell. So we did see growth within that population, but also we expect to see growth in all subject matters, not just in the access to test their reading comprehension. So we think they're going to improve in math, science, and English language as well.
Well, thank you for answering these questions and helping me. I know about our CIP, although I've been serving on the committee and all that, but looking forward to the future here at JB Pennington and keeping on moving. Thank you, Mr. Bryson.
All right.